Hi, everybody. I just wanted to stop in and say hello just for a minute. Just, just calling to say, I just called to say I love you. Okay, now I'm fixing to go out on a porch with Papa, but before I go out, I wanted to just say hello. How are you? And I hope you're having a good day. But I want to show you what I'm doing, which is not anything proper, but I'm still working on this particular thing. This um, snippet roll, and I'm putting this flower in here. I really like how the stems turned out, and that's how I'm going to do a lot of my stems, like this. Well, the leaves, these leaves here, they need a little prayer, I'm telling you. And then these petals are the flowers, because I'm trying that satin stitch, and where it should look all satiny smooth, but for me, it's just not doing it. But you know what? I'm leaving this in here just like this. And as I get further down the roll, because see, I rolled it up and just clipped it here. As I get further down the roll and I do more satin stitch, I'll be able to compare of what I started with and then as to, because I know I'll get better. I'll just have to practice. But this here flower is supposed to sort of resemble this flower. And as you can see, I need a little help. But it sort of looks like it, I have to say, that it's close. So, but now I want to put that, how does that go? Okay, I'm not sure if that, I think that should go, and that's like using a little bit of a satin stitch too. And just to make this green cluster at the bottom of the flower. That might make the whole thing look a little bit better. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, no matter, it is fun. I'm telling you, doing this is fun. And excuse my mess. I'm telling you, I shouldn't have all this junk in the way of the camera. Oh, I don't worry about that. I just don't worry about all that neatness. I do worry about cleanliness. I like things to be clean. But then when it comes to neat and orderly, it's not as important as being clean. I like things clean. And some people might think that this is not clean. But it's clean, it's just not very organized. It's just in a mess. Just in a mess. But see, now I'm just trying to, what would you call this part? The bud of the flower or something? Not sure. But so that's what I'm doing, is just putting that little bud of the flower. And you know, I don't think that it really has to be like perfect, like you just went out and picked this flower out of the bushes. I just think just however you do it is perfect. However you do it, it ends up perfectly. That's what I'm thinking. I wanted to also, oh gosh, if you guys watched my yesterday's video that I showed, I opened my Happy Mail from Mary Teresa. I love that name, Mary Teresa. I really, she blessed me with so many beautiful things. Okay, so this is not going to be perfect right there, but I'm going to snip that off right there and put my needle right there on my little needle minder. Boy, I just love needle minders. But this here was in the gift. It's an embroidery threader. I had never heard of such a thing, but it's a needle threader. But it's for using embroidery floss. And so, oh, by the way, I used some of the wool floss that she sent me for this. Now, if I use the regular, like VMC, the regular floss, it might be a little different. I don't know. But I'm going to practice. That's what I continually do, is practice. I will be practicing for the rest of my royal life. Oh, what was I going to do? Oh, needle. I want to get a needle here. So, but here's an embroidery needle. And then here is some floss. So I'm going to just show you. Oh, you know what I want? I want some green, because I want to make another stem. So I'm going to put this. I pulled the wrong string again. Oh, good grief. It's okay. It's all right, Elizabeth. It's okay. And I'm going to take a piece. Scissors. Oh, right there. Now, let's put that back in there. I like, when I'm doing a stem or something and I want green, I like the variegated color, so it changes color up through. But now this is what I want to do. I want to show you. This is the clover needle threader. It's got a little cap on it, and it's, see how it's made? The things just don't want to. Focus. See how that's made? It's not a wire. It's actually a flat piece of metal. And so then when you put that in through your embroidery needle, now see, it wouldn't fit through just a regular sewing needle if you're going to just sew on a button. But it just fits right through there, and then you have that simple place to put your embroidery thread. And see, I'm using all 6 strands of this right here, and look how it just pulls through just beautifully. And that is, I got it in a gift, so I don't know where it was purchased or how much it cost, but this is nice. This is something. Now I'm going to keep that in my little pouch here. See, this pouch was made for me too. I love that. But anyhow, this is beautiful. How it oh, got this thumb. I didn't put my oil on it this morning. Now I'm going to switch this. I'm going to take this off of here because I want to start another stem. And I take this off of here. Now see, I know I'm slow. I know I'm slow. Okay, so then, oh, let me put this, I'm going to put this over here. Now, see, this is so far. And there's going to be different, this is probably going to be all just a whole bunch of different flowers all along it. I don't know, I might change and decide to put a house in there or something. But see, so now I'm just going to move it down a ways here. And put my hoop back up together there. Put my hoop. This is a hoop that I got from Temu, and I'm very happy with it. There we go. And now I'll pull that tight. And see, and it holds it tight even though the top and the bottom is not fitting in there. It just as 2 sides are. And so then I'll just start tightening it up. Put that little wing nut on there. And pull that in there a little bit more. Make sure it's tight. It's not real tight right there. Well, I'm going to work it. I'm going to work it anyway. Now, then I want to take, now I'm going to take a piece Let's see what I have right here. I don't prepare ahead of time, you guys. Somebody needs to teach me to prepare ahead of time before when I get ready to make a video. Okay, just a minute. I'm digging through my smaller things. Oh, maybe this. Maybe this. Maybe this is what I'm going to go with right here. And so if I cut that in half, let me just see. Like I say, I don't really plan ahead any more than maybe just I have things in my go-kart here that I'm going to use. Okay, so how about if I go like that and then maybe cut this right here and then cut this right here. Cut with the pinking shears and then, okay. Now, so how about if I just go like this, just like that. Now, I don't need to really stitch that down, although I could. I could stitch it down. I stitched that down with white thread, and I switched all of these. I don't really think I need to stitch that down, but hang on, I'm going to pause this and stitch. Okay, see, I about got this. And I'm just doing a little whip stitch along just the edge here and of this here finished edge of this piece of doily. And so, and I'm just going to leave it at that for now. And then this here and here, I may, see I've got some lace like this, and I may stitch that like along that edge of thin lace. So I'm not going to worry about putting that up there. Now, this is enough to hold that in place for what I want to do now, because I want to make a stem, and I'm not sure what kind of a flower, but all the flowers need a stem. So I'm going to start a stem, and I think I want it to go like this, around here to here, and then I can put a stem from it like this way. And so this is how I did this stem, and I kind of really like this. Let me see if that's zoomed in as far as it can zoom. Yeah, that's as far as it'll zoom. Okay, so what I do is I just do a running stitch. Now, I'm not sure if, oh, there it came. If this is a proper way, but I'm doing this. But I'm just making a running stitch. But in between each stitch, I'm just leaving a very small little piece of the fabric showing and just making a running stitch. That's how I did these other ones, and I like this. I like the stem. There's some other ways of doing stems as well, as I'm seeing in the books, but right now I'm just using this one. But I'm going to be learning some new ways too, especially as I go along with this piece that I'm working on. It's going to take me a while to get this one done. But see, now my stitches even are kind of they're different sizes each, as you can see. Some are real skinny, and I mean some short, and some are a little bit longer. And then, but I just want to get this around too. This is a little different when I'm not holding this in my lap. Okay, so I'm just going to go and see how right over the lace. right over the lace, and it's perfect. All right, now, so I want that stem to be about that long. But now in this one here, I did two different colors of embroidery floss, but I'm going to go with this same color. I'm going to use this same one that I got on the needle, and I'm going to come back up where I just went down. Now I'm going to use not the point of the needle, but the eye of the needle. And I'm going to stitch with that. And I'm going to just go through each one of these stitches and then go on right on down, using the eye of the needle, because if you use the point, you might, get stitches where you don't want stitches. As long as you just use the eye of the needle. See how that's filling in then? And it gives it a little bit more texture too. Now that might be an actual way of doing something, and I might have seen this before, is why I am doing it now, but I don't, if it is, I don't know what the name of it is. But I like the way it goes. And see, I just went through that whole stem just with going backwards. And because this thread is variegated, there's light and dark green, then, but if you went through that again with like a brown or a real dark green, it would really put definition on that. Then I can go back up and make more stem going up and do the same thing. Do the same thing. And just, and this, I'm using all 6 strands of the embroidery floss. And always when I do stuff, and as you can see, it really isn't there. The stitches aren't even. I'm going to go back down and I'm going the same way, just putting it in from right to left of each one of the stitches that are showing, from right to left, and pulling them through. And it really, I think that makes it beautiful, and there it is connected to that one. So then I might want to, maybe I would go, I got that to there. I might want to here, maybe I'd go all the way up here. I could stop that thread and start over, but I'm just going to reach it under there, and then I'm going to go over to this side with just a little bit of a stem, and then I'll be able to put 3 flowers. Okay, we don't want to run into that flower. And then I'm going to, with the eye of the needle, go on back and do that stem. And just go, and I think that makes for a very nice stem. And like I say, you can do a couple of different colors. So there I have 3. I have this stem coming up here and here, and I'll probably put leaves, like in here, leaves this way, leaves this way. I love these ribbon leaves here, and that may be what I'll use, is that ribbon. I got that silk ribbon yesterday from Mary Teresa, and I'll probably use that silk ribbon to make the flowers that go on this stem. I believe I will. I might even put a little piece going out this way too. But as I work on this piece, I'm going to be going back and forth. like I'm gonna be going back and forth. Like I might decide that I want more down on this end. I might decide I want something up in this corner later, or something up here later, and I can do that. I can keep going back and forth. Another thing, I have one subscriber friend because I complain about my thumbs all the time, and she told me about the castor oil, and so I got me some. And you know what I do? This is my doctoring. I'm doctoring you guys now. I just put a little right there, a little castor oil, and then I put my thumbs together like this and just wind them like twiddling. And I'm getting that oil rubbed into my thumb joints there. And oh my gosh, I am surprised at how that castor oil it's not oily. That's the thing. I was kind of not using it at first because I thought, oh, I don't want to put anything all oily on my hands. But it's not oily. It's called castor oil, but it's not oily. And like right now, it's all rubbed in and it's not oily. I just thought I'd put that in there because since I learned it, I keep my castor oil right here on my cart. But yes, and so that's just all I want to show you today. Um, and I'm going to be working on this piece, and I'm going to go out with the family. My son gets upset if I stay back here all day long and I don't do hang out with the family. So I got my trolley there that I keep stuff on, so I can just push my trolley out there when I'm working at the dining room table. But yeah, I'm loving this. I think this is going to be something. It's going to take me a while to finish it, and of course I won't just finish it before starting something else. I will be starting other things. Like right here, I pulled these frames out that I got from Mary. We're going to, because Aria already wants to use one of them, and she wants to embroider a duck. Because I want to do a duck. And so she'll use one of these. She'll probably maybe the middle one, and she'll do a duck. We're going to get that started. And hi Papa, what's up?
Me.
Yeah, you're up. Okay.
I was coming to let you know I was going to wobble out to the street and back.
You're going to wobble to the street and back?
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. Say hello to your friends.
Hi y'all, how you doing? I'm going out for a walk. Anybody want to go with me?
Yeah, he takes plenty of walks out there to the street and back. Make sure the road's still there.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
No, it ain't either.
No, it's okay. It's okay. He just kind of put his cane on my foot and then leaned on the cane. I didn't feel good, but it quit hurting now, and it's going to feel even much better when it quits hurting completely.
If she don't kill me.
Okay, if I don't kill you, he was trying to reach over for a smooch. Yeah, that felt good. That felt good when it quit hurting.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. You're okay, honey. I shouldn't have had my foot just dangling at the end of my leg like that. And speaking of feet dangling at the end of legs, Skeeter's doing really good in his over there to the rehab. They come in and do some kind of measurements so that they can start working on his peg leg or whatever you call them. What is that they call them? A peg leg. Okay, we're just going to call it a peg leg. And but they're doing therapy, a lot of physical therapy. With you wouldn't think that there's that much of a change just losing a half of a leg. But there's a lot of physical therapy needed after such a surgery. And so, but I think he's enjoying his time at rehab because I asked him about, is there an activity director? Do they have activities? Is there a calendar and all that stuff? Because that's my love is the activity, because that's what I did. And so he's been going to some of the activities, and he said he's got a buddy, his roommate is really nice, so they can chat back and forth, and so that's real good. And then he can go outdoors, and there's like a garden area that they can go outdoors, and so which they encourage him to get up and use the walker and hop along. He's like, "Oh, hop along, Cassidy," and he's doing real good. And so, but they want to get they what their goal is to keep him from becoming dependent on the wheelchair or people helping him. They want him to be independent on his own, that he can, do things to take care of himself. And my son, I hope he's not watching this, but he is the type that likes people to help him. He's, he's always been that way. That he likes to be petted on. Skeeter, if you're watching this, I'm not telling a lie. And so, but anyhow, I'm just so glad that he's doing well, because there for a minute I was worried, because when it comes to gunshot wounds, we just think the worst always, but this is not worse. In fact, I guess it's goofy to say, but it might be a good thing. It might be actually a good thing that it really gets him motivated a little bit more. I mean, he's motivated anyway, but I guess you'd have to know him to understand what I'm saying. But they say that there's a silver lining inside of every cloud, or a rainbow, whatever. And there is, if you really look at it, um, there is really good in everything that's not so good. You have to look for it, but it's there. And so, but I just want to update you on him, and I keep his address and his. Did I put his? I might have put the link to his channel, because he's trying to do a little channel too while he's in there. And so I think I got that below. And so if you'd like to send him a get well card, he would appreciate that. I'm not telling you to, and I'm not begging. I'm just saying if you feel. And I haven't even sent him one myself. But I think I will send him one tomorrow, because I talk to him every day on the phone. And I think, well, but still, getting snail mail is just, we all know that it's nice to go to your mailbox and you have something other than bills. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be working on this embroidery project that I just am loving so much. And I haven't even put all my things away that I got yesterday from Mary. It's just overwhelmingly, it's a gift that just keeps on giving. I think it's just, the more I look through it. Somebody mentioned in the comment about using a piece of this wool that she took apart and sent, and and to make a sheep. And I thought, gosh, yes. Even if I just even if I just cut the sheet, like, applique, applique a sheep out of this fuzzy. Because if you look at on one side, it's smooth. On this side, it's fuzzy. Can you see how fuzzy that is? That would make a beautiful sheep. So I did that one hanging where I did a sheep. I did that out of something else, so I don't remember how I did it. But that would be pretty to make, like a little cluster of sheep. That would be pretty. My fingernails. Why do I always have the grungiest fingernails? They're always grungy. I don't know why that is. But anyway, I gotta ungrunge them. I usually clip them off. But anyhow, let's see. Did I have anything else important to say? Oh, I don't know if I ever have anything important to say. I just say stuff, whatever comes to mind. But yeah, everybody's doing good. We have no complaints today. If we have any complaints tomorrow, well, we'll do that tomorrow. But there's no complaints for today. And And yeah. Oh, see, I have these. Okay, if I took some of these flowers and just go along the stems. There's just so many. The options are endless when it comes to this. So you don't have to do just embroidery. You can do so many things. I've got some little silk flowers. Oh, I have this little thing. I put that there in my stuff because that'll add this into something. I don't know. It's so pretty, just pretty. So I just put it in my bunch of things. But oh, I forgot what I was looking for now. I forget everything. It's just as long as I don't forget where the bathroom is, we'll be in good shape. But thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. I didn't watch Jennifer Clouston this morning. I need to see what she put up today because I missed her. I usually watch her every day because she's so inspiring. And so I didn't watch her yet today. So I think I'm probably going to look her up. Well, no, I better go out in the front room and carry my trolley out there and work out there a little bit so them family members won't think I'm a stick in the mud. And so yeah, you all have a wonderful. See, here's another flower. See there? Isn't that pretty? I could put that on there somewhere. But anyway, it just stuff pops in my head. So I wait a minute. I gotta read something. Let's see what I can get out of this book of the You Are Stronger Than You Know. Let me see what we can find. This can be a time of growth. Let's see what that says. As difficult as wait a minute. Just a minute. Granny's gotta get her glasses on. As difficult as this time in your life may be, you will become stronger if you face each day with patience and hope, if you accept your weaknesses but concentrate on your strengths, if you love and care for yourself even when you are angry and confused, if you can look at doubt and fear but keep your mind on the fact that the struggle is helping you grow in faith and confidence, if you gently pick yourself up when you fall and continue walking. If you keep thinking about all the things you can do well, all the things that bring you joy, and all the people you love who also love you. If you hold on to your goals, even though the way to reach them may be unclear, then you can see the troubling times almost as friends who have come to help you grow further than you thought you could. Friends who are showing you the way to a more courageous heart. Friends who help you to see that you are more powerful than you ever thought you were. Friends who help you to see that the hard times are making you more open to accepting life as it comes and realizing that you have the inner strength and loving nature to deal successfully with any difficult moment. Skeeter, did you hear that one? And that was written by Donna Levine Small. This can be a time of growth, and you are stronger than you know. Okay, I'm going to let that be, and I'm going to go out there with my family, and see what they're doing so I don't miss anything. And God bless you all. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make. Keep you safe and secure. Keep you happy, healthy, and humble. And by all means, stay another day. God bless.